Okay, we're rolling. The Schilthorn, Piz Gloria, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. The helicopter landed right here, and bad guys went into that door over there. And this is the epic, epic view. If you look down here, this is the cable car used to get up. And the only way to get to that cable car is to actually take another ridiculous cable car down to there, from there. And we're actually at 10,000 feet. So I'm actually feeling a little lightheaded. Over here, that's Interlaken, which literally translates to between the two lakes. You can see one of the lakes down there, if the resolution of this camera is good enough. And that lake is a beautiful turquoise when you're right next to it. It's all hazy at the moment, but if you're closer. Alright, let's see what this sign says. No names they recognise on all the peaks. And if you're really nuts, you can ski from here back down to that other station, where there's also the top of a chairlift. Oh, here comes a cable car. Let's take a walk over to the top of Europe, which you cannot see from here, which I did not take, but I'm sure if Swiss people moved to Nepal, they'd build a train line to base camp. There we go, we are just on top of a rock. More names. So, in order to get to this cable car, over there, that station's called Brig. I had to go backwards. This cable car back down to Brig. From Brig go down to a town called Mürren, which is also still on top of a cliff. You have to get a train along the top of the cliff, and then another cable car down into that gorge down there. And there's a train line along that gorge down there. It's taken me basically all morning on public transport to get up here. Starting at 9 AM at Grindelwald, catching the train down then up, and so forth. So these are the good skiers. I'm not going to go down here because I have a snowboard which I've only used for 2 days. Huh? Now the top of Europe is behind that, is it? Yes it is. It's behind that mountain there with the cloud resting on the top of it. Behind there's a saddle, and that's the other ridiculously high thing you can go to in these parts, Jungfrau. but that's an extra €40 or so of a train ticket on top of your season lift pass. I think the temperature up here at the moment is -8 degrees. Just keep walking around. Apologies for the crap quality. I left my phone charger, I left my camera charger in London, unfortunately, so I took my last photo a minute ago. So, this is what the inside of Piz Gloria actually looks like. It's not the bad guy hideout / therapy centre that you saw in the James Bond film on Her Majesty's Secret Service, although you'll see on the window there they love putting that 007 sign everywhere, which interestingly is the 007 sign that came with GoldenEye and not the old Bond film from 20 years before that. But the photography of that film lets you believe that the complex is much bigger than it actually is. It's just this big. And it revolves very slowly. There's the helipad that I don't think is ever used anymore. Those who watched the film may remember this staircase, I think, is the same. That is Piz Gloria, and we're going down. Looking towards Interlaken. That's the brig station, and there's some skiing, and way down there is more skiing. A restaurant up here.